Hello everyone, hope you have a nice day and welcome to my channel. Today our topic is Function of Management Part 2. Motivation. So motivation is an important factor which encourages persons to give their best performance and help in reaching enterprise goals. A strong positive motivation will enable the increased output of employees, but a negative motivation will reduce their performance also. A key element in personal management is motivation. According to Linkert, it is the core of management which shows that every human being gives him a sense of worth in face-to-face groups, which are most important to him. A supervisor or superior should strive to treat individuals with dignity and recognitions of their personal worth. So, Berelson definition: a motivate is an inner state that energizes activities or moves the directs or channels the behavior goals. It is the stimulations of any emotions or desire operating upon one's will and promoting or driving it to action. Motivation refers to degree of readiness of an organization to pursue some designated goals and implies the determination of the nature and locus of the forces, including the degree of readiness. So motivation is the complex of force starting and keeping a person at work in an organization. Motivation also implies an emotion or desire which so conditions one's will that the individual is properly led into actions. Nature of motivations. Motivation is an inner feeling which energizes a person to work more. The emotions or desires of a person promote him for doing a particular work in organization. There are unsatisfied needs of a person which disturb his equilibrium. A person moves to fulfill his unsatisfied needs by conditioning his energies. There are dormant energies in a person which are activated by challenging or channelize them into actions. Importance of motivation improves performance level. First of all, the ability to do work and willingness to do work both affect the efficiency of a person. The ability to do work is obtained with the help of education and training, and willingness to do work is obtained with the help of motivation in organization. Willingness is more important in comparison to ability. For example, a person is highly educated and he is recruited on his very basics, but it is not essential that he will do outstanding work in organization. Number 2, helps to change negative or indifferent attitude of employees in organization. Some employees of an organization have a negative attitude, as you all know. They always think that doing more work will not bring any credit to his senior or superior. A manager uses various techniques to change this attitude. For example, if the financial situation of such an employee is very weak, he gives him a raise to his remuneration, and if his financial condition is satisfactory, he motivates him by praising his work also. Number 3, reduction in employee turnover. the reputation of an organization is affected by the employee turnover. This creates a lot of problems for the managers. A lot of time, of money go waste in repeatedly recruiting employees and giving them educations and training also. Only motivation can save an organization from such wastage. Motivated people work for a longer time in the organization and there is a decline in the rate of turnover. Number 4, helps to reduce absenteeism in the organization. In some of the organizations, the rate of absenteeism is high. There are many causes for these poor work conditions, poor relations with colleagues and superiors, no recognitions in the organization, insufficient reward, etc. A manager removes all such deficiencies and motivates the employees. Motivated employees to do remain absent from work as the workplace become a source of joy for them. Number 5, reduction in resistance to change. New changes continue taking place in the organizations. Normally, workers are not prepared to accept any changes in their normal routine. So, whereas it becomes essential to bring in some changes because of the demands of time also. Employees can be made to accept such changes easily with the help of motivation in organization. Motivated people accept these changes enthusiastically and improve their work performance in organization. Theories of motivation. Maslow hierarchy of needs theory, as you all know, according to Maslow 1943 1954. So Maslow stated that people are motivated to achieve certain needs and that some needs take precedence over others. Our most basic need is for physical survival and this will be first thing that motivates our behavior. Once that level is fulfilled, the next level up is what motivates us and so on. Now, number 1, physiological needs. So these are biological requirements for human survival. Air, food, drink, shelter, clothing, warmth, sex and sleep. If these needs are not satisfied, the human body cannot function optimally. Maslow considered physiological needs the most important as all the other needs become secondary until these needs are met. Number 2, safety needs. Protection from elements, security, other law, stability, freedom from fear. Number 3, love and belongingness needs. After physiological and safety needs have been fulfilled, the third level of human needs is social and involves feeling of belongingness. The need for interpersonal relationship motivates behavior. Example includes friendship, intimacy, trust, acceptance, receiving and giving, affection and love, and affiliations, being part of group, family, friends, and work also. Number 4, esteem needs, which Maslow classified into 2 categories. Number 1, esteem for oneself, that is dignity, achievement, mastery, independence. And number 2, according to Maslow, the desire for reputation or respect from others, that is status and prestige in society. So Maslow indicate that the need for respect or reputation is most important for children and adolescents and precedence real self-esteem or dignity. Number 5, self-actualization needs. Realizing personal potential, self-fulfillment, seeking personal growth and peak experiences, a desire to become everything one is capable of becoming. Maslow's hierarchy of needs, 5 stages pyramid. Maslow hierarchy of needs is an motivational theory in psychology comprising a 5-tier model of human needs, often depicted as hierarchical needs or levels within a pyramid. Needs lower down in the hierarchy must be satisfied before individuals can attain to need higher up. From the bottom of the hierarchy upwards, the needs are physiological, safety, love and belonging, esteem and self-actualization. Now, McGregor participation theory. So, Douglas McGregor formulated 2 distinct views of human being based on participation of workers. The first basically negative labeled theory, that is X, and the other basically positive labeled theory Y. So theory X is based on following assumptions that I mentioned right now. So theory X is based, number 1, people are by nature indolent, that is, they like to work a little as possible. People lack ambition, dislike responsibility, and prefer to be directed by others. Number 3, people are inherently self-centered and indifferent to organizational needs and goals. Number 4, people are generally gullible and not very sharp and bright. On the contrary, theory Y assumes that people are not by nature passive or resistant to organizational goals. They want to assume responsibility. They want their organization to succeed. People are capable of directing their own behavior. They have need for achievement also. So what McGregor tried to dramatize through his theory X and Y is to outline the extremes to draw the fencing within which the organizational man is usually seen to behave. The fact remains that no organizational man would actually belong either to theory X or theory Y. In reality, he or she shares the traits of both. What actually happens is that man swings from one set or properties to the other with changes in his mood and motives in changing environment also. So what should we understand by the theory X and Y? So people are, according to X, people are by nature indolent, that is, they work a little as possible. Theory Y, people are not by nature passive or resistant to organizational needs. They have become so as a result of experience in organizations. According to X, people lack ambitions, dislike responsibility and prefer to be led. Or according to Y theory, the motivation, the potential for development, the capability for assuming responsibility and the readiness to direct behavior toward organizational goals are all present In people, management does not pull them there, and it is the responsibility of management to make it possible for people to develop these human characteristics for themselves. Now, leadership. What is leadership? Leadership is a process by which an executive can direct, guide, and influence the behavior and work of others towards accomplishment of specific goals in a given situation. Leadership is the ability of a manager to induce the subordinates to work with confidence and zeal. Leadership is the potential to influence behavior of others. It is also defined as the capacity to influence a group towards the realizations of a goal. Leaders are required to develop future visions and to motivate the organizational members to want to achieve the vision in organization. According to Keith Davies, leadership is the ability to pursue others, to seek defined objectives enthusiastically, and it is the human factor which binds a group together and motivates it towards goals. Now, characteristics of leadership. It is interpersonal process in which the manager is into influencing the guiding workers towards attainment of goals. It denotes a few qualities to be present in a person, which includes intelligence and maturity and personality also. It is a group process. It involves two or more people interacting with each other. A leader is involved in shaping and modeling the behavior of the group toward accomplishment of organizational goals. Leadership is situation bound, and there is no best style of leadership. It all depends upon tackling with the situation. Now, importance of leadership. Leadership is an important functions of management which helps to maximize efficiency also and to achieve organizational goals. So the following point justifies the importance of leadership in a concern that I mentioned right now. Number one, initiate actions. Leader as a person who starts the work by communicating the policies and plans to the subordinates from where the work actually starts. Motivation. A leader proves to be playing an incentive roles in the concerns working. He motivates the employees with economic and non-economic rewards and thereby gets the work from the subordinates also. Number three, providing guidance. A leader has to not only supervise but also play a guiding role for the subordinates. Guidance here means instructing the subordinates the way they have to perform their work effectively and efficiently also. Creating confidence. Confidence is an important factor which can be achieved through expressing the work efforts to the subordinates, explaining them clearly their role, giving them guidelines to achieve the goals effectively also. It is also important to hear the employees with regards to their complaints and problems in organization. Building morale. Morale denotes willing cooperations of the employees toward their work and getting them into confidence and winning their trust. So a leader can be morale booster by achieving full cooperation so that they perform with best of their abilities as they work to achieve goals. Builds work environment. Management is getting things done from people, and efficient work environment helps in sound and stable growth So therefore, human relation should be kept into mind by a leader. So he should have personal contact with employees on humanitarian terms also. Coordination can be achieved through reconciling personal interest with organizational goals. These synchronizations can be achieved through proper and effective co-conditions or coordinations, which should be primarily motivate of a leader. Or so various styles of leaderships: democratic leaderships, autocratic leaderships, fair leaderships, strategic leaderships, and transformal leaderships, coach style leaderships, and bureaucrat leaderships. So that's the end of the video, my friends. If you like my blogs, please subscribe my channel. Thanks a lot for watching.